Well, it's time for Wrangler to take over.
That's right. We're going to bring our Wrangler banner into the arena right now, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us for the first performance of the world champion Wrangler Bullfights. We'd like to acknowledge our banner for Wrangler, a legend in jeans, and a sponsor of the Wrangler Bullfights at major rodeos across the United States. How about a great big round of applause for Wrangler? Well, Bob, right now, we're going to introduce all the folks that are involved in the Wrangler Bullfights this evening. Let's meet them now. The 6 finalists. Here they come. First of all, Lloyd Ketchum of Miles City, Montana.
From Texarkana, Texas, Ronnie Sparks.
From Oakland, Oregon, Rob Smets.
And as we go to Placerville, California, Dwayne Hargo.
And from Texarkana, Texas, Donnie Sparks.
One more Texas time from Cleburne, Greg Roomer. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a cast of talent. Mr. Butch Lemcooler, get ready. And coming from this end of the arena, now voted 6 times to be here, the bull riders and bullfighters love him, Mr. Ted Kimsey. Courage in a barrel, he calls it. All right, bullfighting. Bullfighting. Ladies and gentlemen, 70 seconds is a lifetime. At the end of 40, the whistle will blow. Lloyd, we're going to start with Rob Smets tonight. First on the line, first on the list. Now, you've watched him in the warm-up position. Mr. Smets has been here as the world champion time and time again. You could call him the veteran of this cast and crew. He and Miles tonight have already excelled. That may be to their advantage. It may be to the disadvantage. Now, our judges are going to be watching, making the marks on how they attract the animal to their body, to the barrel, how they'll handle them. These are the Borba Bulls from California. Hang on, Teddy, he's gone. No, he isn't. Stay down. Stay in there, Ted. He's right out your bottom. You're safe. You can get up. Now there's the footwork that's made him the master. He's got the handle on him, a fade, the duck, the right to the left, the spin. Bring him back. Let him bump you. That's not what he needed to do there. Easy, boys, easy. Ha, ha. Well, he's in motion. You want him, Bobby? Stay with him, Spence. Come on, NFR fans. You want them wild. You want them tough. They don't make them much tougher than this kid. Oregon Pride with Rob Smets. Stay in there, Ted. He's going the other way, but stay down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think when this guy said that ought to be about enough with that little jump for you, not many men can take a pounding like he did. Thank goodness that bull hit him flat on with the forehead and not with a horn. He made the right move to stay down. So here come the scores now. Pair of 37s in front of us. We'll add them all up, divide by 2. And a 75 score is how we started for Robert.
All right, we're going to look right now. I think Lloyd Ketchum is up next. Lloyd Ketchum will be our next man to go from Miles City, Montana. 29 years of age. Ladies and gentlemen, they love that applause. They love the cheering. They try that much harder. Watch this young man. He's been a member of the PRCA since 1987. He was also a bullfighter in the movie called Homegrown, and he finished 3rd on the tour last year, 1989. Now, they're judged on their maneuvers, their closeness, their barrel work. All of these things play a big part in the points that are given by the Wrangler Pro officials after the fight is over. Now, 40 seconds into the match, you'll hear a whistle. It's a 70-second match. After the 40 seconds, they have the option of quitting. There was the 40-second whistle. Now, watch the barrel work for this man. Moving it around. Lloyd Ketchum, Miles City, Montana, takes the bull away from the barrel and says, "That's it for me tonight." Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed what he did, let's give a nice hand to
Stay
Lloyd
down.
Ketchum of Montana. Stay in the barrel, boys. Don't move. There he goes. Now let's look for our scores. Hey, we got some good ones coming up around the arena. 75. We've got a tie right now. 75 points. Lloyd Ketchum and Rob Smets. Mr. Tallman, who's going to be next?
Well, the Sparks boys have come to Las Vegas to get a pair of wins, possibly. This will be Brother Ronnie. Watch him. Texarkana, Texas is where they make their home. They are young, fast, and fun to watch. Shoot number 7. When he calls for him, they let him out. The 70-second starts. Watch this one. Whoa, little blue. Ha-ho! Well, that's just a warm-up. Stay with him, Ronnie. You're all right. Texas fans, get ready to help them. These boys can use your enthusiasm. Now, we made a pass. We took one hit. Let's work the barrel. Good move. Take him away. Nice fade. Bring him back. The barrel is there for safety. How do you handle it? Remember, we got a man in there. Ted, the wall, hang on. You're safe, Teddy. Stay where you are. Stay down. He's coming away from you. Well, he said, I'll take him to the fence and take him to the cameras. Now, Mr. Lem Cooler is within range. You got time to make a play. That ought to be enough. I agree with you, Ronnie. I agree. Well, he went the full bore of 70. Oh, boy. What a way to have fun on a Monday night with your clothes on in 70 seconds. No other place in Las Vegas can give you this kind of excitement. All right, Brother Donnie will be next to go, and a 73 for Ronnie Sparks. 7-3.
Well, let's stay with the twins. Another one. Donnie Sparks, double trouble out of Texarkana, Texas. Big, thin, tall, 6 foot, 170-pound, 26-year-old bullfighter. Look out, freight train time. Now this young man, a farmer and a rancher. He and his brother, the only twin bullfighters in the PRCA. Look at that closeness right there. Too close sometimes. This young man made the Wrangler Finals last year, 1989. Look at that move. Oh, spin on a dime and give you 11 cents change. Nice and tight. Too tight. Gets him down, but he bounces right back up. His brother right over there to see if he's all right. Remember, in the barrel, Butch Lem Cooler. Set him up, move to the right, just like a running back in football. Only I haven't seen any defensive safeties as ugly as this bull. There's the 40-second warning whistle. Take him again and over. How about a hand for Donnie Sparks? He finished second last year in the Wrangler Tour. A big hand for Donnie Sparks of Texarkana, Texas.
What a way to end a bullfight.
Woo-wee.
Beautiful.
Let's see what the scores are going to be from around the arena. Now remember, we've had 2 75s, a 73. We'll total these. They're going to be good. 78 points for Donnie Sparks in the lead right now. Bob?
All right, let's go to Mr. Hargo. California, we're back in action. Dwayne Hargo would be another one of the nearly the oldest or the second most experienced. Oh, these little California bulls are bad. Where you going, Claybaugh? I hope they got a wing gate out there for you. How would you like to lead that one down the alley? Well, we had a little enticement here. Didn't need it. Oh, Lord. I don't think I'd want to ride up any alley with one of them little motor scooters on my horse's tail.
You know, we might ask everybody right now, how's everybody enjoying the 1990 edition of the Wrangler Bullfights at the National Finals Rodeo? It is good.
All right. Here comes the family man, 29 years old, the Californian, Dwayne Hargo. Watch this kid. Now, he'll work a little closer to the ground. 6 years as a professional. He's been all over the world, but right here is where he wants to win a world. And it can happen. All in one night. You got him. You got him, Miss One. Oh, boy. Hot diggity dog. Look out. Hey, man. Woo, 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 woo. Right there. He knows what he wants, Dwayne. Don't give him a shot. Here comes your friend Butch to help you out. Look at here. Hops and skips in front of him. Everybody's taking their hookings tonight. He's up and going. We might have tore the Wranglers off, but we're staying in the Wrangler fight. Oh, this little water buffalo knows. He said, get a horn in him. You got 30 seconds to go. There's the 40 whistle. How many times can you let him hit you that hard? That ought to be enough on a Monday night for California's Dwayne Hargo. Oh, are they tough? Are they tough? He's a superstar. They all are. But that is good bullfighting. Now remember, the last thing we want to do is hurt anybody. Let them get close. 79. They liked it.
Well, we've got a 79 on top, Bob, a 78, and then a couple of 75s. And we have one more man left to go. Gregory Rumer of Cleburne, Texas, 29 years of age. Where's all the Texans up in the stands? Well, here he comes. Born up in Canada, now living down in Texas. He says he loves contact sports like hockey, boxing. Well, he's going to have a lot of contact out here. Look at this guy. Spin and move, duck and dive. Hey! He's got that old bull thinking there's two of them out there. Look at that move over towards the barrel. If you like what they're doing, you folks go ahead and clap your hands. Look out. Butch, he's standing right over you. There, a little roll out the barrel music right now. Yeah. In tight, close and dirty. Now remember, Mr. Lemcooler's in for the ride. There's the 40-second warning whistle. 40-second warning whistle. He's got 30 seconds to go if he so desires. Greg Rumer, Cleburne, Texas, throws his hat in the air and said, hey, did you like what I did? How about it, folks? Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
you can give the pistols to him tonight.
I loved it. Let's see what the judges thought about that one. Around the arena, the four-judge system. Oh, Bob, this looks good. And the scores are up, and it is 82 points tonight. 82 for Greg Rumer, and I'll tell you what, that was exciting bullfighting, Bob Tallman.
That's the way it's supposed to be on the opening night for Wrangler Bullfighting. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been an excellent audience tonight. Right now, we're going to take a moment to pay tribute once again to our sponsors. Do us a favor. As you're leaving the Coliseum tonight, take your time in the lots. The traffic will be heavy for a few minutes. Take the time to go by the Cigna autograph booth. Meet the champions, and Greg Rumer will be there with them. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up and drive safely. And we're going to come back and do this again tomorrow in number 5, right here at 7 p.m.
Wrangler Tour Finals right here at the 1990 National Finals Rodeo. Let's give a nice hand for Wrangler. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce to you our bullfighters for this evening. And I'd like to start, first of all, with Mr. Ronnie Sparks coming into the arena. Ronnie from Texarkana, Texas.
Let's go now to Miles City, Montana with a welcome from Mr. Lloyd Ketchum.
From Oakland, Oregon, Kamikaze, Rob Smets.
Well, the Sparks boys were born to be a pair. Here is Ronnie's brother Donnie, and we'll bring him from Texarkana, Texas as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Placerville, California, Dwayne Hargo.
With an opening night performance that nobody will forget, from Cleburne, Texas, Greg Rumer.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice hand to our barrel man for our Wrangler Bullfights, Mr. Butch Lemcooler, along with Mr. Ted Kimsey.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen a Wrangler Bullfight before, get ready. It may scare you a little. Ronnie, good luck. First to fight, this bull from Rexton, they call him the Sarge. 70 seconds of competition. When he calls for him, they let him out of there. Now, at the 40-second mark, you'll hear the horn blow, and he can quit any time after that. He's all right. He's up, and you got a second shot at him. Whoa. Old Sarge, he knows what he wants to do. He's accurate. Now, they judge him not just on appearance, but ability to maneuver to and around the bull, and the ability to take the bull to the barrel. Then, handle the barrel. Old Bull said, bring it to me. There's your 40 seconds, Ronnie. You got 30 to go any way you want it. Hang on, Ted. He's still out there. You're alone, Teddy. He said that'll be enough. He's had enough in the second round. Kimsey's right in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, win, lose, or draw, these kids deserve a big round. For what you're watching, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, now we were coming up with a 75 score from our judges tonight, 7-5. And again, remember, they're judged on ability to fight bulls and handle the barrel, maneuverability in both categories.
Well, Bob, you know as well as anyone that the Wrangler Bullfights have been very popular all across the United States and Canada. They started back in 1981. And right now, we're ready to welcome our next bullfighter in for this evening. This will be a young man. A young man from Oakland, Oregon. We've had a change in our order, and we're going to welcome in right now. Mr. Rob Smets of Oakland, Oregon will go next. Just got the word of the change. 31 years old, 4 times national finals bullfighter, and the Wrangler World's Champion, 83, 85, 86, and was the co-World's Champion in 1988. Finished 4th on the tour last year. His bull for this evening, Bad News of the Andrews Rodeo Company. Rob Smets, known as the Kamikaze, takes chances where a lot of guys will be hitting the fence. Watch now the maneuverability of this super outstanding athlete from Oakland, Oregon. In close and dirty. He's got 4 legs of hate bearing down on him all the time. Look at that move in tight to the left horn. Keeps the bull's attention. Around to the left. If you folks want to applaud any time, that gets the adrenaline flowing for these bullfighters. And like we said just a moment ago, they're judged on their maneuvers, their closeness, and also how well the bull puts the other bullfighters out of the arena. Well, look out. Down on the far end, Ted Kimsey, he's standing right over top of you.
Stay, Ted. Stay down.
Stay in that barrel. Rob Smets trying to work him away back to the center portion of the arena. Look out. He's going to do a dirty deed right there in the sandbox. He's after it. Watch the barrel. The work of the barrel. Inside is Butch Lemcooler. Takes a great athlete to keep that barrel positioned ahead. Let's give a nice round of applause to Rob Smets. The 40-second whistle right there for that cowboy bullfighter from Oakland, Oregon. Would you give a nice hand to the Kamikaze? Butch, he's about 10 feet away from your barrel.
I do not suggest using your lariat, cowboy.
I'll guarantee you one thing. Once you get him roped, what are you going to do with him?
Nice catch.
Yeah.
Now let's see if this gray horse can pull Lloyd Faria.
Look at that.
Yay. I'll take that horse home with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to give a 78 a great big round of applause tonight for the kamikaze Rob Smets.
Well, Mr. Ketchum, if that little frolic over the fence down there didn't get you warmed up tonight for this, I don't know what will. He was just standing around wanting to help. That ought to warmed him up. This is another Rex Dunn bull. They call him Crackerjack. Lloyd Ketchum, Miles City, Montana. They said, bring him on, boys. We're ready for him. You notice the guys are on the fence. They don't want no part of this one. Oh, yes, he said, get up closer, but not that close. Old ring-eyed black Molly, he looks like he likes that up close. Take him with the left hand, right hand, spin him either direction. Be able to make your move, make a fade, lead him away. Then he'll try to take him to the barrel. He's got the handle on him. Do you not agree? There you are. There's your safety point. Mr. Kimsey in the barrel. You got 30 seconds to go, Lloyd. 30 seconds to go. Well, looks like he might be nice, maybe, towards the end. He said that'll be enough. We've got all we can on him. Yes. Very good, Mr. Ketchum. Very good. Don't anybody say nothing. He might leave. I always want to know, what is the story that the cow tells the other one, huh? Don't tell him about that terrible operation you've been through there. He won't go outside. 75. 75. That bull don't want anything to do. That old longhorn steer, he said, no way. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men do an outstanding job, and we don't have much time to recognize them. Kenny Claybaugh on the bay horse, going out from the state of Wyoming, from out in California, Mr. Lloyd Faria.
Well, we saw one of the twins a few moments ago. Ronnie Sparks was out. Now it's Donnie Sparks' turn, and he's going to be fighting a Rex Dunn fighting bull called Cujo. Ooh, just the name sends shivers up your spine. Watch now, Donnie Sparks. The next man up, 6 foot, 170 pounds, 26 years of age. Come on, audience. You can get that feeling of being pumped up and ready to fight anything. Watch this big high-horn bull in close for Donnie. To the right, to the left. Moving, showing the agility, the athleticism. Makes it look easy. Tallman, it's a good thing with our bad legs that we have no thoughts of being in that arena.
You can notice they know how close to let them get. Whether you're right or left, when to slow down and when to speed up. Once they get a horn in you, your speed will no longer help you.
Watch now the barrel work for this man as the 40-second whistle has sounded. Let's see if he wants to get some more fight out of this bull this evening. Drawing that bull away from the barrel. Watch this. He's setting him up. Keep your eyes on him. Oh! Look out. Look out. Boy, he was eyeball to eyeball with him for just a moment. He's up. He's all right. Let's give a nice hand to Donnie Sparks.
Did you see his brother come across the arena? He knew that he'd misjudged the distance. And that old bull was smart enough. He said, go ahead and jump. And here's where I get my target.
Let's take a look at the scoring right now from the Wrangler Pro officials on both sides of the arena this evening. 75 for Donnie Sparks. 75. That means that 78 by Rob Smets is still out on top.
Now remember, we do this 4 nights in a row, and we're looking at an cumulative average after the 4 rounds for our champion as well, Dwayne Hargo. Get ready. Here we go, California. And the bull, Here's another Andrews dandy, T83. Now, the quicker they are and the better they fight, the more chance you have of getting the high points. Beautiful set. Nice move. Yeah, Bull. Yeah, right here. Take him. Well, we can work on this side. Now, this old bull's one of those that likes that contact, but he's going to wait for you to come to him. He's also going to wait for you to make a mistake. You're looking at a world champion right here. He's made them. But he's made a lot more good moves than he has bad. 30 seconds to go. Oh, ho, ho! 30 seconds. He's all right. Just a tag. Just a tag. He's up. That horn went under the arm, luckily. Once they hook, it's tough to get away. He's not going to quit him. He's there. Now you got a time, boys. Now you got the time. Wade Hargo, Placerville, California. Anybody hurt in that trumpet wreck? Somebody call for oxygen. I think the boy just hemorrhaged.
You step outside the front door, you're going to find every stray dog in the neighborhood out here, Tallman. 75 was the score for Dwayne Hargo this evening, 75, and that moves us now to our last man. Let's look now to Greg Rumer. Our next man from Cleburne, Texas, on an Andrews Bull, T130. Now watch this young man, long and lanky, 29 years of age, born up in Canada. Now lives down in Cleburne, Texas. Look out, in close. Takes it just like a little bump in the parking lot. He says, no sweat, no pain, nothing. I'm all right. Go for it. Finished 5th on the tour last year, 1989. This old black bull just breathing right in his back pocket.
I think he likes this.
I do too. Blow in his ear, he'll follow you anywhere. Audience again, they love the applause that you can pass out for these bullfighters. There's the 40-second whistle for Greg Rumer. He likes the contact sports. Being born a Canadian, he likes hockey and boxing. Well, right now, he's got all the contact he wants right here. Look out, look out, look out. Over!
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a hand for Greg Rumer of Cleburne, Texas?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Wrangler Bullfighting in the second round. They all deserve a round from all of you. Gentlemen, excellent job. Butch Lynn Cooler and Mr. Ted Kimsey. Very well done.
Our score of 76 points for Greg Rumer. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a nice hand to the kamikaze with the high score tonight in our Wrangler Bullfights. Rob Smets of Oakland, Oregon with a 78 tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to once again thank our partners in professional rodeo at the national finals and all across the country each year. To each and every one of you, we say thanks for joining us tonight. Remember that the Buccaneer sale starts in the morning at 9 a.m. You can join us right here at Thomas and Mack Center.
All right now let's meet our bullfighters for this evening. First of all, from Texarkana, Texas, Ronnie Sparks.
Ladies and gentlemen, you had a taste of him a moment ago as the alternate to the NFR and one of the 6 best, Mr. Lloyd Ketchum, Miles City, Montana.
And the twins are here. We saw Ronnie a moment ago. Here comes Donnie Sparks of Texarkana, Texas.
With a little more air in him right now, and a man who suffered a lot of pain tonight from Oakland, Oregon, the champion of champions of the Wrangler Tour, Mr. Rob Smets, back in action again.
And now, from California, how about a big hand for Dwayne Hargo?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go one more time to a young man who's making not only great appearances from Cleburne, Texas, but great bullfights, Greg Rumer. Here's the Texas Flash. Boys, we're ready for him. Good luck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're all set to go with the 70-second freestyle match. And rolling out the barrel right now from Oklahoma, give a nice hand to Mr. Ted Kimsey, our barrel man for the Wrangler Finals. The first one to work tonight will be Ronnie Sparks. His bull from the Borba string, everybody's nightmare.
Watch out tonight. We're back to the little black fighting bulls. Some of them from California. They've come from all across the country. This is the Borba bunch.
By the way, Bob, this bull was last year's Fighting Bull of the Year. He's put a lot of clowns out of the playpen. Now watch him as he moves in tight, the maneuvers. Has him in trouble, gets up and keeps on ticking. He looks like he might have injured himself. Hit him in the ribs. Hit him in the ribs. Look out, boys. And he's going to leave the arena. And that is last year's Fighting Bull of the Year, Bob. He is a bad hombre.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will hold it at that point, and he will be marked. He will get a marking from our Wrangler Pro Rodeo officials as of that point in the bullfight.
Clear the arena with him, and our scoring, a 37, and we'll hope the injury is not serious. We'll keep you posted as soon as we get word from the Justin Healer.
Montana time, Lloyd Ketchum. Now just remember that our judges are not looking to see how well dressed and fancy colored they are, even though that does have some appeal. It's the ability to maneuver to the bull, bring the bull to them, and work the barrel, and do the best you can in both of those categories. Oh boy. He's a-looking. Lloyd, you got his attention. Stay with him, Ted. He's circling you. He's right there, Teddy. Now he's trying to get either the barrel between him and the bull, which he has. Don't get between the barrel and the fence. Make your moves. That old bull gets you up against that fence. It's sandwich time. It's very difficult to run straight away from these little Mexican fighting bulls. They are quick. When they drop their head and stick, they're in there. 30 seconds to go. Once the 40-second whistle blows, you can throw it in anytime you want. I think you made the right move. Anytime after 40, when you hear that horn sound, you can give up the ship. 76 points for Lloyd Ketchum. 76.
All right, we get ready now to watch Donnie Sparks of Texarkana, Texas, 6-footer, 170 pounds. He'll be the next man to go. Now, there were 60 Wrangler bullfights across the country this year. And they started this in 1981, and it's been widely accepted as one of the greatest sporting contests across the country. And we'd like to thank the good folks with Wrangler. Watch right now, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome with me, Donnie Sparks, as he'll be fighting Borba's bull number 19. Next to go. Also, the other barrel man, Mr. Butch Lem Cooler in the arena. They're all set and ready. Donnie Sparks, good move. Draws attention back this way. As we mentioned, they're judged on points for their maneuvers, their closeness, their bell work. Oh, look at here. And those old antlers are pointed in his direction as he tries to get him a little closer to the barrel by Ted Kimsey. Look out, Ted. He's hanging right around your neck of the woods. He's standing over the barrel and now leaving. He's back over to this end of the arena. Black bull from Borba's, long known for many of their fighting bulls. Look out, Ted, he's on your end of the barrel. There's the 40-second warning whistle. Watch this man set the bull up. Backing up to the edge of the arena, trying to get a little running room. Ted, he's playing with your end of the barrel. Here he comes, look out. Anytime you folks want to applaud, go ahead. Let's give a nice hand to Donnie Sparks of Texarkana, Texas.
Stay in there, Kimsey, stay in.
Keep your head down till we get him out of the arena. Dangerous, dangerous fighting bulls. Easy, Ted. He's only about 15 feet away.
You may hear us talking to these barrel men. They cannot see and they cannot hear anything except us. I don't want you to think we're crazy. How about a pair of sevens tonight? 77 points. Well, that'll get even for his brother. You okay? Huh? He's giving Lemcooler a rest. He said, "You're fresh meat, boy. We'll go for him." Let's go back to California and try this again. Here's the reigning champion, Dwayne Hargo. Oh, boy. Now, he knows these bulls. Seen them all. This is a Benny Butler, Ed Gaylord fighting bull. Oh, yeah, he missed you, Butch. He's gone. Right behind you. Here he comes back again. Take two. Oh, man, watch his license plate, boys. He will imprint it between the W's. This old bull pretty smart. He said, "I like him standing still. If he doesn't get the contact, he just slip off, come back and coyote get you again." Right there. Bull, barrel. You got him. Nice move. There's the fade. Nice turn in there with him. 30 seconds to go, Dwayne. Anytime, partner. That's about enough. Teddy, stay in there. You're safe now. It's all right. Relax. Ladies and gentlemen, Dwayne Hargo. Nice job.
And as we wait for his score to come
He's
up
back,
this evening,
boys. He's back.
the first and original bovine vacuum cleaner. There he goes. Little company will clear the arena. 79 for Dwayne Hargo tonight.
You
79.
betcha.
That takes the lead right now. We got a 79, a 77, and a 76. Coming up next is a kid that I can't believe he'd put his body through this kind of punishment. Earlier tonight in the bull riding, he got whacked and thwacked, put to the ground. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, would you give a nice round of applause to Rob Smets of Oakland, Oregon.
I can believe it. The first time I watched him do this, he was 14 years old. And I mean, he is a veteran at a very young age.
His bull tonight, Freddie K. from the Borba Bull String. Rob Smets, of course, known as the Kamikaze. World's champion in 1983, 85, and 86. And was a co-world's champion in 88. Look out, Rob. We'll check him out down below. That bull hit him right up against our fence. Can we have medical attention? Heads up, boys. This is a bad dude here in the arena this evening.
He's all right. He's totally conscious. He's moving. I guarantee you what, folks, they'd like to totally upset us right here. Nobody's going to take a mashing against the WW iron panels like that. That is enough right there.
You know, that young man has gone through so much abuse tonight. You folks have sat up there and showed your appreciation. We'll do it again, would you please? Rob Smets of Oakland, Oregon.
Well, the pit camera should have got a real close-up of that one. We like to bury him right in the lens. And they'll mark him at a 57. 5-7. Oh, boy.
That'll move us to our last bullfighter for this evening. And our Wrangler round for tonight, this will be Greg Rumor, Cleburne, Texas, on Borba's Mad Dog. This man has some real fast, speedy moves. Long-legged cowboy clown out of Cleburne, 29 years of age. Born up in Canada, now living down in Cleburne, Texas. Look out. To the right, to the left. Watch these moves. Oh, yeah. Get the adrenaline pumping over there. Come on, folks. You can help him. 70-second match is a long time to be out here with these Borba Bulls. Look out. In close and dirty. Now behind the barrel with Butch Lemcooler. He has a leg inside. Rolling it around. Look out, Greg. Watch this. He's going to set him up again with Butch Lemcooler inside the barrel. The Bull Mad Dog. Greg Rumer likes those contact sports. He played hockey and was also a boxer up in Canada. There's the 40-second whistle. He's got 30 seconds left. Whoa, look at that. To the left, to the right. He said that's enough for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Rumer of Cleburne, Texas.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a part of one of the most phenomenal performances in the history of our finals in Las Vegas. That's worth a backflip, Butch Lemcooler. Now, 85 points! Mr. Rumer, you are hot this week.
Oh, let's hear it for that 85 in our bullfights. And did everybody enjoy our Wrangler Bullfights for this evening? Thank you. Bob Tallman, we've had fun tonight, my friend.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we sign off in the 6th round, we're going to come back and do it again tomorrow night, same time, same place, with our sponsors as we bring them in. And again, a thank you from our grand finale back to the opening to the Harper Morgan Rodeo Company as producers of this year's entertainment.
I'm Zeb Bell along with Bob Tallman, and drive carefully, have fun in Las Vegas. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.
Ladies, remember, 11 a.m. for the style show in the morning at the Gold Coast, 9 a.m. for the bucket.
Good.
Thank you. And right now, the number 2 man coming in this evening from Texarkana, Texas, Ronnie Sparks.
Well, as we welcome you to the final round, the 4th and final round of the Wrangler Jeans Bullfight, Lloyd Ketchum moves into the arena, and we look at our top 6. Ronnie Sparks, Texarkana, one of 2 twin brothers here for the bullfight, and a guy that I would imagine, should he make it in the introductory period, will do so very much to the approval of about 16,000 people here in Thomas & Mack Arena. And Rob Smets may be waiting to come in at competition time as we go to Donnie Sparks, Texarkana, and the defending champion of the world, Dwayne Hargo out of Placerville, California. And we round out the top 6 with a guy from Fort Saskatchewan, Alberta, and now lives in Cleburne, Texas. He comes here in the lead, Greg Rumer. And joining us in the booth is Rick Chapman, the 1984 Wrangler Jeans Bullfighting Champion. And there's a little guy, along with Butch Lemcooler, that's very, very important to you guys, huh?
Ted Kimsey, Hadley. Ted has been here 6 years in a row. He called me out back a while ago and said he is more proud of that than any award he's ever had.
Well, the way they move that barrel around for you guys has a lot to do with the success of these guys. So it looks like Ronnie Sparks has drawn our opening slot, and he has had his problems, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. He's made a dime here this year. He's upset. He told me this evening he was going to really come out and push this bull. This is Iceman, a bull that's really, really hard to get around on. Just kind of cuts you off in the front end there. He's going to sure have to hump up to get a little money tonight, Hadley.
These are the big crossbred bulls, opposed to half of the field being Mexican fighting bulls. Which one currently in bullfighting do these guys prefer? Do you know? Do they like these or the others?
Hadley, it's swapping back again. We started off, we liked these crossbred bulls. The Mexican bulls come into play. They were hot, really hot for a while. The guys are leaning back towards these crossbred. They really want to see a big bull, a real chargy bull. Sells it with that. I think he's going to be low 70s, maybe mid 70s. He's not going to be real happy with that, Hadley.
Well, we might point out that the maximum time period for the bullfight is 70 seconds. In the background, prior to Ronnie throwing his hat and calling the fight off, you may have heard a whistle sound. That was when 40 seconds of the 70 had expired, and it also meant that the warning whistle, as we call it, has sounded, and it means the guy can call the fight off and do it without any penalty for terminating it early. 75, you were very, very close, Rick.
At that point in the fight, Hadley, you want to evaluate your bull. You want to see whether your bull's got a little more fight in him, whether to push him more, whether to hold up and just find you a high note to sell it on. All right, next we've got up is Donnie Sparks, Ronnie's brother. Donnie's got a little bit better bull than Ronnie did, and I think we might have a high score here.
He's last year's reserve champion of the world, and boy, this man, I'll tell you what, he's very, very high on my list of good bullfighters.
He is an athlete. He's got a chargy bull. He makes the first round there, stops and squares back up with him. That's the essential thing on the crossbred or the Mexican bull, is each time you make that round, get back out there in the middle, square up, and fake him again. See, pulling in there tight. He pushed him out and got him out on that outside and pushed him out of that turn. There we have a barrel step through. Beautiful move, Hadley.
It was a good move, well timed. Now the way they handle that barrel, the protection they offer the man inside of it is part of their scoring credit. Now this guy is known to jump.
It looks like he's setting it up. Yeah. Going to have to square back up with the bull. That's what we're fixing to see, Hadley. He's going to the back of the pen, gather his thoughts. This fella is an athlete. He can clear this bull easy if he can just get him to look at him. There he goes. He's looking up. What a move. What a move. Fantastic jump.
Well, I made that bull mad, too.
Hadley, it'd take you a 10-foot step ladder to jump over that bull.
I'll tell you what, we'd be talking about some other things before I even made that decision.
I predict an 82, maybe an 83. All right, here it goes. You'll see him set that first foot, that left one normally. There it is, up, almost hurdles him. 80. Okay, now we're going to see the step through at the barrel, Hadley. What actually happens, the bull comes by it, he steps back through that hole. A very dangerous move. 82 points. He's excited about that.
Well, you were right on target there.
Now, if we have any changes, we'll let you know immediately. All right?
I mean to tell you, the timing, so important. Now that bull really has to turn and charge you. Once you've committed yourself, what are you going to do if that bull just decides to stop and wait on you?
At that point, Hadley, if you've yet to set that push foot down, then you just have to almost reroute your steps and go around that bull. Almost make a half pass. By that time, it's normally too late, and you get to see it on the highlights on the news here in Las Vegas. All right, Lloyd Ketchum. He's come in here, not had a good finals. Lloyd's got a bull called Jaws. If he can hook up with this bull right out here in the middle of the pen, he's going to make some rounds. The bull's pushing him out. He's not got square with him yet. You notice he's running back to the middle of the pen so he can square up. He throws that fake, and he wants to pull himself around that horn. He's just not gotten done what he had planned. See him grab that horn, Hadley. What he's trying to do is actually drive towards that rear end of that bull, towards that back hip.
And keep a little better control of him and doing. I would imagine Lloyd is so fast on his feet in just a straight dead run. For his size, he runs as fast as any man I've ever seen.
Pulling around there. The first time he's really pulled on around there and committed, the bull got up under him. He's not going to be scored down for that. Sells the fight.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Lloyd.
Boy, he's a nice young man. He looks like a guy that you might expect to be a CPA, you know.
I think I saw him at the IRS office last year. I'm not for sure, but he looks a lot like the man.
Hey, the way he fights bulls, he may be showing up there a lot.
79 points for Lloyd. Not quite what he wanted.
Now let's go to the reigning champion from Placerville, California, 29-year-old
Dwayne Hargo has got a bull called Clarence. When this bull fights, he is an aggressive bull. He will come hard. I think you're going to see Dwayne win around here if he can get around this bull.
Rick, I'd like to mention who owns a couple of these bulls, and this one, for that matter, Rex Dunn, a guy that has fought right here in this championship fight several times, so he ought to know a fight bull when he sees one.
I tell you what, Rex has been out there gathering bulls for about 3 years now. He's got some good bulls gathered up. This bull just keeps pushing Dwayne out and is really not letting him have a chance to get in tight. Very flustered at this point, not knowing what to do. He's still trying to grab a hold of that horn and get inside that spin. He's just not working for Dwayne at all tonight.
The bull is awful big, too. He's very, very tall for Dwayne to try try to take that horn, and the bull pushing that barrel right into him. Absolutely impossible to keep any control, it would appear to me.
He's just having all kinds of control. He's got him fenced now, not what Dwayne was wanting. The bull is really kind of scotchy on the front end. He'll step 2 or 3 steps and not really commit himself, so you can't commit yourself. That's the way this bull is when he has a bad night. When he has a good night, he is a honky bull that will sure stay tight.
Well, we've talked about this before, that you guys would much rather play defense than offense. In other words, the harder the bull comes to you, the better you can express what you do well, right?
Oh, definitely, Hadley. I tell you, my secret, or the way I try to fight bulls like this, is to get in there and get in trouble and then get out. If I can get in there and get upset and get mad and think that I'm fixing to get run over, then I can normally hump up and get out of there.
Well, you get a little more credit from the officials for getting into a tight spot and getting out clean. But you also take the risk of getting bumped or knocked down, and then they take some away from you. That has to be disappointing for Hargo. 63 is the way he'll come out of this thing. It's certainly not what he does.
Just not been the same finals as he had here last year, is it?
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right, we've got our world champ. Actually, in the standings, the way that the numbers work out, Hadley, Greg Rimmer was world champ 2 days ago. There's nothing like coming in here with the commanding lead that he did. He won that first round. He come back a third in the second round. He's hot.
Well, and, you know, I'm not sure that Rob Smets is going to be able to make an appearance in the final round here. He's one of the top 6 and a 4-time champ of the world. But in the meantime, Greg Rimmer. Oh, no, that's the most trouble he's been in all week.
Got just a little electric bull. Now look at his face. He's mad now. We're going to see something wild happen here, Hadley. He's going to drive. Whoa, got him.
He's a Golden Glove champion in Canada, and you can see him do a little of that footwork that you see in the ring.
That Canadian shuffle, I think.
That's what it is.
These crossbred bulls, Hadley, sometimes they will fight like wolves. Other times they're just really hard to predict. So this is the only problem I see with crossbred bulls sometimes, is the unpredictability about it.
Now, Rimmer has heard that warning whistle in the background. If he gets any kind of a decent sell on this bull, he'll take it, won't he?
There he sells it. Not the bullfight that he wanted, but there's our new world champion, Greg Rimmer from Canada.
Now there's a very much relieved couple of barrel men we saw just hop out of their barrels. And they have to be glad that's over, I'll promise you.
There we go, Hadley. We see him. The horn bumped him in the right shoulder there and spun him around. He got his feet back, got to turn back to that left and get out of that jam.
So there you see him, the champion for 1990 in the Wrangler Jeans Bullfight, Greg Rimmer.
To introduce you to the winners of the 1990.
So that's the way we count it down for the big bucks on the tour for 1990. And for Mr. Rick Chapman, this is Hadley Barrett saying we hope that you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next year.
This is not tennis. It's not croquet. It's rodeo, and it's bad. Here's Rodeo Bloopers 4 with the baddest bloopers ever. They're the most gut-wrenching, arm-stretching, the most death-defying, downright and dirty, and for you, it'll be the funniest video ever. You loved Rodeo Bloopers 1. You bought hundreds of thousands of Rodeo Bloopers 2 and 3. Now, here's the awesome sequel, Rodeo Bloopers 4. You can get your copy today by calling 1-800-331-1269. It'll be a video that you'll watch over and over and over again. Order yours today for just $19.95 by calling 1-800-331-1269. Call now. History-making rides, 70 of them, the most awesome bull rides of the last 5 years. In this tape, watch Norman Curry at NFR 90 when he rode 10 for 10. Did Wade Leslie earn 100 points? The only perfect score in history? Watch and judge for yourself. Awesome bull rides of the 90s. Never has there been anything like this. To get your copy of Awesome Bull Rides for just $29.95, call 1-800-331-1269. The top 3 dozen bull riders in the world standings were invited to Bullbusters 2 in El Paso, Texas. In 2 great performances, both on this video, they matched their abilities against the best bulls of 8 great stock contractors. Watch world champions like Cody Custer, Tuff Edeman, and Ted Noose, and challengers like Clint Bronger, Michael Gaffney, and Mike Erickson. Order yours today by calling 1-800-331-1269. It's just $19.95. Get yours now.